Tired of background noise ruining your music, calls, or peace of mind? This year just dropped some serious contenders in the noise-canceling game. And trust us, these aren't your average earbuds. Whether you're commuting, working, or zoning out in a noisy cafe, these buds bring pure audio bliss right to your ears. From jaw-dropping battery life to next-level ANC technology, we're counting down the top 5 noise-canceling earbuds. And number 1 might just shock you. And if you see a pair you love, I've dropped updated links with the best pricing in the description below. Coming in at number 5, we've got the Anker Soundcore Liberty 4 NC, and honestly, these little guys are punching way above their weight class. At just $99, you're getting noise cancellation that would make earbuds twice the price jealous. I've been testing these for weeks now, and the ANC performance is genuinely impressive. Not quite flagship level, but it'll knock out most of your daily noise pollution without breaking a sweat. The sound quality surprised me too. There's actually some decent bass response here, and the mids don't sound muddy like you'd expect from budget earbuds. What really sold me on these is the battery life. We're talking 10 hours with ANC on, plus another 40 hours from the case. That's seriously good, even by premium standards. The touch controls took me a day or two to get used to, but once you dial them in through the app, they're pretty responsive. Speaking of the app, Anker's actually put some thought into it. You get customizable EQ settings and different ANC modes depending on your environment. Sure, they're not going to wow audiophiles, but for most people who just want solid noise cancellation without the premium price tag, these are hard to beat. The build quality feels surprisingly sturdy for the price point, though I wouldn't call them premium. The case has this nice matte finish that doesn't show fingerprints, and the earbuds themselves have a decent fit with multiple ear tip sizes included. At $99, you're really not going to find better noise cancellation in this price range. These are perfect for commuters, students, or anyone who wants to dip their toes into the ANC world without dropping serious cash. At number 4, the Beats Fit Pro 2 are absolutely crushing it in the workout category, and honestly, they might be the most underrated earbuds on this list. Priced at $179, these aren't the cheapest, but when you consider what you're getting for fitness enthusiasts, they start to make a lot of sense. The wingtip design is pure genius. I've thrown these through everything from intense hit sessions to long runs, and they just don't budge. Most earbuds claim to be workout ready, but these actually deliver on that promise without making your ears feel like they're in a vice grip. The noise cancellation here is solid. Not quite Bose level, but it's tuned specifically for gym environments. What I love is how the transparency mode works during workouts. You can still hear your trainer or stay aware of traffic while running, but it cuts out the annoying gym chatter and clanking weights. The sound signature is classic Beats with that punchy bass that actually works really well for workout playlists. Battery life hits about 8 hours with ANC, which is plenty for even the longest training sessions, and the fast charging means 15 minutes gets you back in action. Water and sweat resistance is where these really shine. IPX4 rating means you can sweat buckets and they'll keep going. I've accidentally worn these in light rain more than once, and they didn't skip a beat. The spatial audio feature is actually pretty cool for when you're doing cardio and want that immersive experience. At $179, they're positioned perfectly between budget and premium, especially if you're someone who exercises regularly and needs earbuds that can actually keep up with your lifestyle. Number 3 goes to the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra Earbuds. And let me tell you, if noise cancellation is your top priority, these are basically the gold standard. At $299, they're definitely an investment. But Bose has been perfecting ANC technology for decades, and it shows. The noise cancellation on these is just ridiculous. I'm talking about complete silence in noisy coffee shops, airplane cabins that sound like libraries, and subway rides where you forget you're underground. It's almost unsettling how good they are at blocking out the world. Sound quality-wise, these are tuned beautifully. Bose has this way of making everything sound balanced and natural without being boring. The bass is present but not overpowering. Vocals are crystal clear, and there's great separation across all frequencies. Battery life is solid at around 6 hours with ANC maxed out, and the case gives you another 18 hours. The comfort level is outstanding too. I can wear these for hours without any fatigue, which is crucial when you're paying premium prices. The touch controls are intuitive, and the Bose app lets you fine-tune the ANC levels and EQ to your liking. Where these really justify their price tag is in build quality and reliability. Everything feels premium, from the weighted case to the precise fit of the earbuds themselves. The quick attention mode is brilliant. Just cover the right earbud and the music ducks while outside sound comes through, perfect for quick conversations. At $299, these aren't cheap, but if you're frequently in noisy environments and ANC performance is non-negotiable, the Quiet Comfort Ultra earbuds are basically the best money can buy right now. Taking the number 2 spot, we have the Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, and if you're deep in the Android ecosystem, especially with a Samsung phone, these might actually be your best choice overall. Priced at $249, they're positioned perfectly in that sweet spot between premium features and reasonable pricing. The integration with Samsung devices is just seamless. Auto-switching between your phone, tablet, and laptop works flawlessly, and features like 360 audio actually make a difference when you're watching content on Samsung devices. The noise cancellation surprised me. It's genuinely competitive with the big names, and Samsung's tuning feels more natural than some competitors. What really impressed me is how well these handle phone calls. The voice pickup is crystal clear even in windy conditions, which is something a lot of premium earbuds still struggle with. Sound quality has that Samsung signature, slightly warm with good bass response that works well for most genres. Battery life is excellent at 8 hours with ANC, and Samsung's fast charging implementation means you're never really stuck without music for long. The smart features are where these really shine for Android users. The touch controls are highly customizable, and if you have a Samsung phone, you get access to features like finding your earbuds through SmartThings and seamless device switching that just works. The ambient sound mode is well tuned. It doesn't sound artificial like some competitors. Build quality feels premium without being flashy, and the case design is practical with wireless charging support. At $249, these offer tremendous value, especially if you're already using Samsung devices and want that ecosystem experience that just makes everything work better together. And taking the top spot, the Apple AirPods Pro 3rd generation are absolutely deserving of the number 1 position. And honestly, it's not even close this year. At $279, Apple has basically perfected what made the previous generation great while addressing most of the complaints people had. The noise cancellation is phenomenal. Not quite Bose level, but the difference is so small that most people won't notice, and the integration with Apple devices makes up for any minor gap. What really sets these apart is how everything just works together seamlessly. The spatial audio implementation is genuinely impressive, especially with Apple Music's growing catalog of spatial audio tracks. It's not just a gimmick anymore. It actually enhances the listening experience for movies, music, and calls. Sound quality is beautifully balanced with Apple's signature tuning that somehow makes everything sound good. Whether you're listening to podcasts, classical music, or heavy bass tracks. Battery life has improved to 7 hours with ANC, and the MagSafe case is incredibly convenient if you're already in the Apple ecosystem. The conversation awareness feature is brilliant. Music automatically ducks when you start talking, then comes back when you're done. What makes these the best overall choice is the combination of performance, features, and ecosystem integration. If you have an iPhone, iPad, or Mac, the switching between devices is instantaneous and intuitive. The Find My integration means you'll never lose them, and features like audio sharing actually get used regularly. The build quality is typical Apple. Premium materials that feel like they'll last years, not months. At $279, they're priced competitively with other premium options, but the overall experience and reliability make them worth every penny. Whether you're commuting, working out, or just enjoying music at home, these handle everything exceptionally well.